Hello folks, hope you're doing well. It's been one of those days today. It has been a very lazy day. I don't know what's going on with me today, but for some reason I've not wanted to get up when I've been in bed. Yeah, this morning it took me about 2 more hours to get up. Because it was nice and warm in bed, it was cold outside, so okay, stayed in bed. Then, as usual, had a bit of breakfast. And then basically felt incredibly tired straight away again. So I thought, okay, have a lay down, try and get rid of the edge. And again, I just didn't want to get out of bed. You know, so it's like, okay. Yeah. Then when I had food later, again, lay down afterwards, just on the edge of the tiredness. And now I was speaking to Father. I just said, okay. I said, okay, Father. Yesterday we had that discussion, and you said to me that you will tell me things. So okay. Well, I asked you about this dog case, and you told me what the outcome is going to be. So okay. If that's the case, if you have told me what the outcome of that's going to be, would you tell me who my wife's going to be? And then, I was just gently speaking to God about it and saying, well, obviously, if it's going to be this person, then I need to be a bit more friendly to that person and invite him. And then it hit. Then it hit. God said, you're supposed to love everyone there. You're supposed to be that way towards everyone there. So does it matter which one? If there's one there who's supposed to be your wife, does it really matter? No. No. Well, as I say, you ask the right question, you get the right answer, don't you? So, yeah. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that sort of thing because you're getting something there that's good and it's useful. So that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Apart from that, there's not really anything that I've had today that's of any use, particularly. But that was lovely. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Again, it was really about saying, yeah. You think you need to be nice and how would I put it? Well, basically, they've been in the church. I'm new to the church, so basically, as someone coming in, you go up and you try and develop conversations with people. So I suppose it's more to the point of me saying to Father, if this person is supposed to be my wife, then obviously I can't say with regards to her and her lack of interest in getting to know me that I'm not going to give up on her, but I give up on others. God's saying no. Any effort you may think you should be giving to her, you should be giving that and more to others. You shouldn't be seeing others in a different way because you're supposed to love all the people in there. It's like, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, that's perfectly fair. It's true. That's the point. And it's a good way to put it, actually, as well. It's a way to put it that makes sense. And, well, because the other day when that was on Tuesday, wasn't it, when Father said, they won't listen to you until you love them. And it's like, okay. Well, more to the point that you need to love them before they will listen to you. So, yeah. Okay. But then the question was how. And, of course, today, what that was about was telling me how. Yeah. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Although what is weird, and this is very weird, and yeah, it makes me laugh, it makes me annoyed, but it also makes me laugh at the stupidity of it, because it really isn't me. But when I go into that sort of environment and I do things like that, that when people are sort of being a bit cold towards me, I try and speak to them and involve them in conversation, and they still end up being cold towards me, I can get a bit annoyed about that, thinking, well, why are they behaving in such a rude manner? But to be honest, I then get to the point of understanding, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me in any way, shape or form, because during all the times of my life that mattered, it's just been me and God. It's just been me and God, no one else. Not really. So therefore, does it matter if these people don't want to be, in my life? No. Not in any way, shape or form, Oh, something else that came, talking about, difficult times in just me and God. When I was going through the stand, I imagine I did videos talking about what towards the end I would have done, not in the middle of it, I don't think. Although before I found out that Mrs. B was married, I was talking about it a lot. Thinking about that this marriage was going to be, that this woman was going to be everything to me, and I was going to be madly and utterly and completely in love with her, and that was going to be something new and something beautiful. That's what I have with Father God. It was only today. It was I was watching Bill Meyer, that thing, whatever it's called. A second. Real Time with Bill Meyer. There you go. Bill Meyer, whatever it is. And at one point he was talking about the fact that we were talking about relationships and talking about the fact that within business, even businesses now, people who are in a higher position are getting fired if they end up having a relationship with someone in a lower position than them. And talking about the God factor, that that person who's in the higher position is like God. He said, but people like to fall in love with God. Basically taking the mickey out of Christians because he's a comedian and he's a Jew. Well, when he said that, I thought for a moment. I didn't want to necessarily say anything, but I thought for a moment. And I said, yes. I said, yeah. It is quite easy to fall in love with you, Father. Yeah. Well, I said to him, you knew that I was always going to fall in love with you. I was always going to. And that it was actually quite beautiful, realising that it was, that at the beginning of that stand, even before that, I believed it would be Mrs. B would be the one that I'd be falling in love with, and would be the answer to prayers for those years. It wasn't. It wasn't her. Yeah, that was nice as well. So I've had a few things that were nice today, so that's good. It's been a nice day. It's been a very gentle day. I'm going to do a few bits in a minute. I'm going to cook some burgers. I'm not going to eat them, but I'm going to cook them and then put them in the fridge. But because they're coming towards the last date of before being used, so cook them. That way they're cooked. If they're put in a tub that is airtight, it means that they will therefore last. So that's good. Yeah. So that's the plan. At least do that. Yes. Yeah. Do that. I'm going to do some potatoes as well. To do some mash. Yeah. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to do some biceps. Not because I necessarily need to do anything. Because it's like with training. It's quite weird because I did so much on Tuesday. It's as if the body's sort of recovered fairly quickly, and there's no major aching. But at certain areas, forearms, shoulders, that still haven't recovered from Tuesday, and we're now on Saturday. Okay. So I'm just going to do biceps, but focus purely on biceps. That way I can do arms again, because as I say, forearms are pretty much knackered still. Then there's no point in doing them and over knackering them. So I just focus the attention just on biceps, and so I'll do about that later. So there are the plans for today. I had pizza for meal earlier. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to be led, and yesterday I was talking to God about food, and I felt it was a case of pizza therefore tomorrow. So when it came today, I was going to do something else, and I remembered pizza. I was supposed to have pizza today. So had that. That was nice. Problem is, I do eat so slowly. A whole pizza just goes, half of it goes quite cold. Stuck it in the microwave for 30 seconds to sort that out. Right. So it's been an incredibly beautiful day. But a very sort of I like my bed day today. So that's okay. Once in a while, that's okay to do that. To like your bed, I don't see a problem with that. Well, as I've said, if you're of heaven, you don't need to sleep, you don't need to eat. But it doesn't mean you can't. Now, certainly in winter, I like to sleep. I like to get in bed. I like to be nice and warm. So when I don't need to sleep, I think I still will be doing so. I still will be getting into a bed, just laying down and just relaxing and resting. Yeah, I like that. Because most of the time, certainly during the day, if I lay down during the day, it's just resting. It's just a case of taking the edge off the tiredness. It's nothing else. So, there won't be any tiredness if you're of heaven. But really, to me, laying down isn't purely about tiredness, because obviously, if that's the case, I'd get up a damn sight quicker. So, there's obviously something else to it that I like. So cool. I don't mind. That's okay. So there you go. I'm going to leave it to it. Have a fantastic rest of the day today, and have a glorious Sunday. Be blessed and focus on your relationship with God. God bless. Bye.